Updating the firmware of your Linksys router allows you to fully enjoy its complete features and fix issues you may encounter while using the device. A new firmware provides enhancements and updates that prevent and resolve dropping or intermittent connection. In this video, we'll guide you on how to automatically update the firmware of your Linksys Smart Wi-Fi router. Let's start off with the basic requirements. First, make sure that all devices, such as printers, hard drives, and USB storage, are disconnected from your Linksys Smart Wi-Fi router. Upgrading the firmware while the devices are connected may cause data loss. Second, a desktop or laptop computer with an available Ethernet port should be used. Lastly, you need an Ethernet cable. It's strongly recommended that you update the router's firmware using a wired connection to prevent interruption that could damage your router. Step 1. Open a web browser and enter http://myrouter.local. Log into your Linksys Smart Wi-Fi account. Once the web interface opens, click Connectivity. Step 2. Under the Firmware Update section, you can either click Check for Updates or check the box to enable the Automatic Firmware Update option. The Check for Updates option enables the router to download and install the firmware on your device once the router detects a firmware update. The Automatic Firmware Update option enables the router to detect available updates for you to apply on your device when connected online. Step 3. When a new firmware is available, click the Click Here link to update. Or click the Update Now button when the Router Requires Update pop-up window appears. Note, if the No Updates Found message is displayed, it's an indication that your router has the latest firmware version. Step 4. On the Update Firmware pop-up box, click Yes. Your router will start updating the firmware. During this process, it's important that you do not power off the router or close the browser window to avoid corrupting the firmware of your router. Step 5. A router reboot screen will pop up. Click OK to continue. Wait while the router reboots. Once the firmware upgrade is successfully completed, click OK on the Firmware Update Complete screen. Congratulations! You've successfully updated the firmware of your Linksys Smart Wi-Fi router automatically.